Today we're doing a demonstration video of the Forust Manufacturing Model 648P automatic cut and roll machine, designed to work with rolls of aluminum or stainless steel jacketing material. The idea is to start with roll material, unroll it, flatten it out, pay it out to a known length, cut it off, and curl it up into cylinders, which are used to wrap and protect insulation over piping. I said aluminum and stainless steel. The machine works best with aluminum just because, no surprise, aluminum cuts easier than stainless steel, but I do have customers needing to cut stainless steel. We're working today with an 010 thick corrugated stainless steel material. It does include a craft paper backing. It's difficult to cut. We have set these machines up to cut as thick as 016. That's really tough to cut. The 010 cuts relatively easily, but the crinkle corrugation adds a bit of complexity to that. So we have set this machine up. Did we do any modifications to the flattening rolls? Did we do any modifications to the flattening rolls to change the gap? Nope. Okay, we use the same standard gap we would use on the flattening rolls. They are adjustable for different thicknesses of material, but the crinkle on this didn't pose any problems. We have made a couple of minor tweaks. We have added air pressure. The air cylinder here is fed by a pressure regulator. I'm not sure if you can see it in the video, but down here we have a pressure regulator valve. Allows us to set the air pressure. Normally cutting aluminum 010 doesn't take that much pressure. 40-60 pounds with a sharp blade is just fine. Today we're running full pressure between 100 and 120 psi to get the blade through the material. We've also increase the side force. So this machine uses basically a scissor type blade. I call it the world's most badass paper cutter. It's a scissor type blade. I have the guard on right now so you can't see the blade, but I have the guard on because I like all my fingers. But this air cylinder pulls the blade down, but on these very thick materials, it wants to pull that blade away. The top scissor wants to pull away. Instead of cutting cleanly, it wants to roll the material. We get around that with the elegant and brutal solution of springs. These springs pull the air cylinder, hence the blade, together, basically like pushing your scissor blades together to cut through very thick material. So right now we're using 3 springs instead of our usual one. We can cut 010 aluminum just fine all day long with 40-60 psi in a single spring. This heavier material, more difficult to cut material, using 3 springs. I'll roll off a couple pieces here real quick just so you can see the process. The machine has manual and automatic controls. For manual controls, we have a center switch set to manual position. It allows you to move the material in and out to position it. Also feed it in for a squaring cut. I'll do a quick squaring cut just to get a known length. You can also manually run the rollers if you want to. Switch it over to the automatic mode. Part count is currently set at 2. Clear the counter or reset. I know you can't see the controls very well from where you are, but the fun part is the big green button. Your tubes. So the machine will successfully cut 010 stainless corrugated with a couple of setup tweaks, and that's our machine. Thank you.